Lads, about 11 years ago, funnily enough, I was going to say 10 years ago, but it's 11 years ago now, I was in a gym, bodybuilding gym, right? And I walked in, I just started my lifting journey, thought it was a bit of a ticket. Didn't have a cocky ego or anything like that. I was a young guy getting into the gym for the first time, and you know, it was back in the day, the Gymshark era, tank tops, stringers, stuff like that. And I walked into this bodybuilding gym and I was wearing this tank top and all these big meatheads, these big ass motherfuckers, you know, big 250 pound angry juice head guys. And I walks into the gym and I just hear, it was a small gym, right? I just hear, I didn't think they let Dobby lift weights. And if you know who Dobby is, if you're familiar with Harry Potter, he was like this scrawny little elf thing that wore the rags. And why am I telling you this? Well, it comes down to the fact that comparison or looking at other people or taking on negative criticism when you're just getting started with something can make or break you. I want to run through a very potent mindset shift in which I made that very day that's allowed me to show up and stay true for the last 10, 11 years with my fitness and health regime, which has not only allowed me to build a business, to travel the world, live a life on my own terms, have the girl I want, make the money I want, and get to where I want to be. So that day, I was in the gym and I maybe only stayed there for 20, 25, 30 minutes, and it was like a 45-minute journey for me to get to that particular gym. This little dingy bodybuilding club. I thought it was cool, good environment, but no. These three arseholes, that's what they were, just arsehole people. They kind of look like the monsters out of fucking Space Jam, if you're familiar. I know I'm hitting out with all like the movie references right now, but it's like, that's the way my brain works. But these guys, lo and behold, turned out to be like criminals and ended up actually going to jail. I found out later on because I kind of knew who they were a little bit. And it's always going to be the negative people that project their own insecurities on you. It always will be. No one above you, no one better than you, really, will ever throw dirt on you, cast negativity upon you, or make you feel worse, because they're already happy, they're already doing what they want to fucking do. Whereas these kind of meathead, juiced up criminals, of course they're going to look at a young guy starting his journey of personal development and throw shade on it. And you guys might not have that directly the same in your own life, but there's going to be people in your life, right? They don't want you to succeed. There's going to be people in your life that do not want the best for you. It could be your mom, your dad, your brother, your friend group. Your friend group, honestly, you got to choose these guys wisely, because they can say little things that they might not think are harmful in the initial startup of your growth. They could either make or break you guys. So you got to remove comparison, looking at other people thinking, oh, I'm not good enough to start, he said, she said, this, that and the other. Even maybe your fucking 6 out of 10 ex-girlfriend might have said like, no, you're fine the way you are, and then you broke up because you were a fat, feeble wee guy. And I say that from love, guys, I don't say that to be mean, but you can always be better. But the thing, the kind of premise of this story that I'm trying to get across is, we're going to hear things, we're going to see things, we're going to tell ourselves stories in our own head at any stage of our journey. I still do it to this day. I'm just very, very good at calling it out very quickly. But if you truly want to go to the top, you can't listen to those at the bottom. And if you truly want to go to the top, you obviously start at the bottom, but you can't listen to those people down there. The naysayers, the doubters, the people who don't believe. The people who only want the worst for you. Because when you're on the same level as them, guess what? You're on the same level as them. They're comfortable with that. But when you start growing and stepping out your comfort zone and building the best you, trying to get where you want to be in life through the habits, the routine, working with mentors, coaches, investing in yourself, putting your money where your mouth is, and becoming a higher value man. And that's not in like the kind of weird Andrew Tate way. I mean generally a higher value man. Do you have the money? Do you have the muscle? Do you have the dedication? Do you have the confidence? Do you have the leadership skills? Do you? Because if the answer is no, then you best get working. Because I'll support you 100% hands down through it all. 100% hands down through it all. Because I was once that little 46 kilo I was when I started training. I'm now 83 kilo. And I was the same height as I was back then. I seriously was. I'm not growing that much. Got all my growth and my height done when I was young. But I look back and I'm like, fucking hell, 40 kilos of a difference. Completely different mindset, completely different way of speaking, communicating, living. Everything has changed because I decided on that day not to let those naysayers drag me down. I was never going to let a negative comment chink my armour. And if you guys are letting negativity bleed into your life, guess what? Guess what, boys? That is your motherfucking decision. You're allowing that. You're allowing that to happen. You're allowing yourself to be exposed. You're allowing yourself to be impacted. So don't fall short of your own goals due to someone else's little comments, little thoughts. Because guys, people project what they reflect, what they see in the mirror is what they'll push on the world. And if they don't like themselves, guess what? They're going to put negativity out. And the fact that these guys said that to me, it's the only fucking other one in the gym. Those guys must have been in a world of pain. And that's what you got to think, like, guys. It's like, if they're saying negative stuff, what amount of pain are they in to even say that stuff? So you have to understand that, guys. People say shit. Hurt people. Put it that way, right? So guys, trust yourself, back yourself. Don't listen to the naysayers, the doubters, the people who are going to drag you down. I was just feeling reflective this morning on a little bit of a nuanced story from my past that I wanted to share with you guys. There's wee things like that, little crumbs along the trail that maybe I could lay out for you so you can avoid it yourself. But it's my birthday today. Still sticking to the process, nothing changes. Burpees, up early, journaling, reading, creating content, out my walk, going to do some work for an hour while I accumulate some steps, and then hit a massive fucking push day. Get the chest and the delts, the triceps popping. I was going to do legs, but fuck that. It's my birthday. You got to give myself something. And then finish with 270 calories in the Stairmaster. Why? Because I'm going to do 10 calories per year. I was born. Okay? I'm just built myself up that way. I've done 27 burpees this morning. Just make everything about 27 today. Because that's how old I am. So happy birthday me. So guys, live the life you want to live. You'll get to where you want to be. But you got to show up harder than all those doubters every single fucking day. If you enjoy this content, head over to the Instagram, lewismcfarlanecoaching, follow the daily habits. If you want to grab my free self-mastery guide, it's in the description below. And I'll see you on the inside, boys. Let's get it.